Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPLElmer. We're going to be going through my Uefa Matchday 10 team selection, or the second leg of the playoffs. The first legs were very exciting in terms of the ties. Obviously, completely done. So it will be interesting to see how the second leg is going to go. But before we get into that, I'd like to thank you all guys for the continued support on the channel. I really appreciate it. But if you're new around here and you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a like, and make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any content going up on the channel. And not wasting any much time, let's get straight into it. So first, we're going to go through a match day 9 team review, which was the first leg of the playoffs. Wanted to score 80 points, and I managed to managed to move to a rank of 4.2k in the world, which is very good. The top 10k, which is the aim, and the aim for me is top 5k. Hope I'm able to achieve that. So we had Kane and Mbappe, who both scored goals, 6 points for the pair of them. Gurasi got a goal and an assist and man of the match, so 11 points. Michel and Pulisic blanked in the midfield. Dembele did manage to score 2 goals and an assist, I think, for 26 points. Then you had Hien from Atalanta, very disappointing. 2 points for him. Then Nuno Mendes with a clean sheet. Hakimi with a clean sheet and an assist for 9 points. Nuno Mendes 8 points. Then Guerrero was subbed off before Celtic scored, so he managed to get the clean sheet with 6 points. Then Manuel Neuer there with 2 points. Then we had Di Gregorio on the bench, same as Theo Hernandez, Barcola, and Foden, who I subbed off since they did not perform. Before Foden performed, but I thought it was the right option to move him out. And yeah, it paid off in the end. So that was the match day 9. Managed to score 80 points. Of that, for match day 10, we can be able to get a lot more points. So now let's look at what match day 10 has in store for us. So these are the fixtures for match day 10. I'm sure all of you know, but it's just a quick recap of the fixtures. We have Milan Feyenoord, so we'll be able to get some altitude for Milan, but I don't think it's going to be very beneficial because most people are just going to look out for Theo Hernandez and Pulisic. Maybe the Panthers will be looking at Santiago Jimenez in front. I just think it's not an ideal fixture. Then we have Bayern Celtic. I think it's only 2-1, so anything can happen there. Benfica Monaco, very interesting first leg. So second leg will be interesting. Atalanta need to come back and be able to win against Atalanta at home. Yeah, I think Atalanta might be able to sneak on a cheeky comeback. Dortmund Sporting, I think that's already done. Seven's PSG and Brest. Then PSV and Juve, I think it's Juve have a slight advantage. So yeah, the big one, of course, Real Madrid, Man City. Very interesting to see because just going to be a very interesting game considering how the weekend matches went. I think many people are now becoming a little bit anxious for that fixture. So it'll be interesting. What are the fixtures for match day 10? Now with those fixtures in mind, let's plan for the match day 10 team selection, which we're going to get into right now. So this is how the team is going to be looking like for match day 10. We're going to start off with the goalkeepers and the defenders. They're going to be having Di Gregorio in goal for Juventus, just so that he can be able to perform. They had a very good game today against Inter, where he managed to keep a clean sheet and made some wonderful saves, so that he can be able to carry that form to the Champions League. Then you have Manuel Neuer against Celtic. They're going to be at home. They're going to be at home this time. So I expect a very strong performance after their boring game against Bayer Leverkusen, which ended 0-0. But at least it was a clean sheet, so they can keep clean sheets against a Celtic team. Then you have Nuno Mendes and Hakimi from Brest. This game is more than over, so but I expect both of them to start, and I hope that all of them are going to be able to perform. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are benched and rested, especially Nuno Mendes. Hakimi seems to play a lot of fixtures for PSG, so I think it's going to be good, but it's still going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Then you have Hien against Club Brugge. They need to come back. He gave away the penalty in the first leg, which was a really unfortunate penalty, to be honest. So I hope that he can be able to bounce back and able to keep a clean sheet this time round. Then you have Theo Hernandez against Feyenoord. They didn't have the best of games against Feyenoord. Let's say we are going to be at home. I think they were rested, most of them, so it's going to be able to perform. Maybe a check clean sheet will be very much appreciated. Then you have Guerrero finishing off the team. Slight concern whether he's going to play or not, but at least he did give me a clean sheet in the first leg. I know he's going to be able to play again and give me a clean sheet because Bayern seemed like they concede most of their goals in the final minutes, and looks like Guerrero is someone who is subbed off before the final minute. So I hope it's going to be the same case, clean sheet. And yeah, that's all. That's the goalkeeping department and the defenders as well. Looks pretty solid, and I hope it's going to be able to perform. So now let's look at the midfielders. So this is how the midfield is going to be looking like. Going to be having Osman Dembele in there, and all you can ask for him is just the same as match, same as the first leg. Just a similar performance will be very much appreciated. And then his teammate Bakola, who did not have a good first leg against Brest. But you never know what's going to happen with Kwarashele, the one who's going to play, as they have a lot of attackers in there. So it'll be something to watch out for the PSG boys. There might be a lot of rotation involved, or might be a lot of rotation involved, or more, most of them are just going to fill the same team. So something to watch out for and be on the lookout for. Then you have Musiala against Celtic. Unfortunately, Olise stole the show in the first leg, but I hope that Musiala can be able to perform against Celtic and be able to come out with some attacking returns. Then you have Bellingham, who I'm going to be bringing into the team in place of Phil Foden. I just don't think Foden is going to play for the second leg. Wasn't supposed to play for the first leg as well because Grealish got injured pretty early on, and that's why he came onto the pitch. So I won't expect Foden to start, especially, and also he played against Newcastle. I think he played the full 90. So yeah, for those reasons, that's why I'm going to bring in Bellingham. We're going to be at home, and of course, Bellingham had a long rest, if you know what I mean. He picked up a red card early on in the game during the weekend, so he had a long break. So I hope he's going to be able to bounce back from that red card and be able to score some cheeky goals against that weak Man City defense. Then you have Pulisic finishing off the team. They need their main man to be able to perform in their next game week, since they are already losing to Feyenoord, and I'd expect them to be able to win at home. And I hope if they manage to win, that Pulisic will be involved in some attacking return. So that's the midfield. Looks pretty solid, full of goals and full of assists. And that's going to be able to bring back the attacking returns. Now let's look at the forward line. So this is how the forward line is looking like. It we having Harry Kane in there against Celtic. They didn't have a good game during the week, so they'll be looking to bounce back against Celtic and able to perform. And I hope that Kane will be able to get some attacking returns. And a tricky penalty, as is the penalty merchant this year, very much appreciated as well. Then you have Gurasi, so weird with Dortmund. They performed really well in the Champions League, but very poorly in the league. Maybe they just prioritized in the Champions League this season. They did manage to get to the finals last year, to be fair to them. So yes, maybe they're banking on that one, and the second time's a charm. So interesting to see how that one goes. But Gurasi has been performing really well. He didn't manage to score in the first leg, so hope he's going to do the same in the second leg. Then you have Mbappe finishing off the team. Of course, he also scored in the first leg. Although a very lucky goal, but we'll still take it. With them being at home, this for the second leg, Mbappe has been on form at home, so I hope that he's going to be able to get some attacking returns and some goals against that weak Man City team. So that's the team for match day 10 for the second leg of the playoffs. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and if you have any questions, make sure you check out my socials, links are down in the description. If you managed to reach this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.